Today is 27th October 2025. Um, you and I know that animals can transform like humans, then come home. And we are living with many animals that look like humans, that look like Anunnakis who come from the forest. You and I also know animals can come to incarnation in the form of Anunnaki, human, or any life, prey, or anything in the universe. That is how it began. Trillions of years ago, I was attacked. After I attacked, I chose to go to incarnation instead of rebirth. So there is a law that says life, death, rebirth. After that, some animals made themselves gods that you worship them in the galaxy kingdom, in abroad, in your churches and your temples. Today they are here working with the dead, that they will give me horns. They have a title called it Hellboy. And I will destroy my creations. And I will form alliance with animals who have named themselves gods in the name of a lie you and I know. But these animals, they are not gods as they claim. You and I know they do possession. Use my brain to talk. Use my brain to speak. Use my brain to do wherever they do, because they are taking advantage of my incarnations. If you have chosen to worship them, that is up to you. Because the Asian animals who are naming themselves demons too did say. But for you to come and say animals are coming to make peace with you, like the way the dog is saying, I don't approve it. Because I have no war with animals. The animals are just my creation, just like the grace. They're just like those in abroad. But we have freedom of worship. I'm incarnated. You too will one day die, and you come to incarnation like the way I am. If you are lucky, you will be a useless black man like me. If you are unlucky, you can be an animal as you once was. If you are blessed, you can be a gold, silver, or like a white man or a white Anunnaki or wherever you think you will be. All life is equal. All life have feelings. All life reproduce. All life grow. All life die. So no matter who you are, the life borrowed to you will one day be taken. If you have named yourself a god in the name of lies, I am not there when you made yourself a god. And I have no hands in you making yourself a god. Your worshippers know you are a liar because they have seen you stealing knowledge from me and they know you are a false god. Don't sit in your spaceship and say you are coming to make peace with me, because I have no war with you. I don't know the war I'm fighting with you that you are calling for peace terms. We make peace with enemies. That's why we call it making peace. But I am not in war with any one of you. It's you who is a fraud, a liar, who make Elon Musk sell his soul and tell him to come and learn from me spiritually. And now he's stranded, searching for a new buyer, a new savior, and a redeemer. You claim yourself a demon, but you cannot teach technology unless you steal from a useless black man in Africa. We are witches and we know who you are. You make a child sold his soul to you. At the end, you are an animal who don't own a soul. So if you have not created a soul, you don't own the soul. How are you selling and buying souls? You are just a fraud and a liar. The souls you sell, the souls you buy, you are not worthy to buy it. and you are not worthy to own a soul because you have never made a soul before, and you are guilty of selling a soul or buying a soul, and one day you will be account for your action. I give you my word. I swear, just like the demons you follow was accounts for your actions. They tried worse than what you were doing, blocking my eye vein, blocking my tooth vein. Now they are all dead. Many are incarnated like black people like me. You too will one day die. You will fall, and your name will be forgotten. Because no matter how you lie and keep titles and trophies that you don't deserve, no matter how you call yourself king, everybody, including your worshippers and those you buy a soul that don't belong to you, know you are a liar, a fraud, and a deceiver. And the life borrowed to you will one day be taken if you become a vampire, a werewolf, or wherever well you are. The vampire you are, you stole it from animals. I made them. You can call me a madman. Every witch know who you are. They know I taught you how to make vampires. And there are many than those who cannot see. If we are doing election and I have 99% and you only have 1% of those who cannot see spiritually, calling me a madman of the spiritual things I'm saying because they cannot see, I've already won the vote. Your followers know you are a liar. They know you are an animal. They know wherever you say, you do possession and use my brain to say it. They are all my witnesses. And they know the souls you are buying don't belong to you. So indirectly, you are a fraud. Keep your lies and your fraud. I'll keep the truth. I'll rather fall on my feet as a fallen king rather than to stay alive on my knees as a slave. You have tracked my incarnation to attack me in many lives. I'm willing to embrace the death you are threatening me with. So give me the death, and I'll stand with a triumph of freedom and with honor, with Valhalla, and die with honor. Where else you stand in the name of lies and shame. That is who we are. That is the meaning of noble men, men of honor. And I'll always be honored. And Valhalla will sign songs, rise flags in the name of honor. And my honor will stand in the name and the triumph all over the universe, from the living to the dead. As you see the dead and the living and the trees and the animals, circle me, even if you call me insane person. Those calling me insane see who you are. They know you are a liar, and they know I will, the banner of truth. Keep your lies, and I'll keep my truth. I have no peace terms with you. I own you nothing. Keep your fake life, liar.